Hello. Let's just go over this. This happened this afternoon. Something with the weather, and I want to just briefly talk about it because most of us didn't get it. But this area here, we spoke about this in the weather update a little earlier. There was two pretty strong thunderstorm cells, mostly producing heavy rain over in the Patchogue area, southern part of Brookhaven town, and they were very slow moving and they really dumped a lot of rain in this area. And you can see this was 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. This is when it was really at its most intense, and you can see here what wound up happening. So I want to go over the rainfall reports because they're pretty interesting. And most areas on Long Island didn't get much rain at all, less than a tenth of an inch, but some areas wound up getting a lot more than that. And this is the rainfall reports from the underground site and neighborhood weather station. You'll see some areas got nothing, and then literally a mile over, like some areas in Ronkonkoma got nothing, but then in Holtzville, 1.2 inches. Patchogue, 1.24 inches. Meanwhile, in Sayville, zero point 0.68, and then zero point 0.01, an ice slip by the airport, 1.11. So you could see, and look at this, a 2.36 around Medford. These storms weren't moving very fast, and they put down a lot of rain in this area. So southern Brookhaven town, Holtzville, Medford, Patchogue, 1 to 2 inches of rain out of this cell here, 2.36, and that definitely got part of the Pine Barrens. 1.17 looks like by the Brookhaven Airport. So it looks like Brookhaven Airport got into this too. 1.14 in South Manor, and 0.97 in Manaville, but then you go by Eastport and it's only 0.03. So it was a very localized. Well, West Hampton Beach got into this 1.09. So a very localized event that happened out in Suffolk County this afternoon, and I figured I would just bring this up because it's pretty interesting to see. Let me go to the other map here so we can get some other weather observations, and we'll take a look at those two. And we will go to the historical, and we will go to the rainfall precipitation, and we'll go from. We want to start this at. Started at like 1 a.m. or something like that. Let's 2 a.m. All right, so we get the date. Nope, that's not what I want. No, we want to. It's got to end now. Current. All right, there. So here we go. I told you this site's a little harder to use with the observations. So let's take a look at these and see what we have here as far as the rainfall goes. So let's say there aren't as many of these stations, so it's not really showing the one. It looked like there was a heavy cell over the South Shore too, actually. 0.65 over, it looks like East Meadow, and then Wantaw 0.63. So it was another cell that formed over there, I guess. We didn't get much of that at all. And this is this area here. So it looks like airport itself 0.57. You can see there just aren't as many of these stations, which is why I prefer the underground, which has more of these stations, so you can see what's going on. But very interesting localized event that occurred there. But it was just in that one area of Suffolk County, southern Brookhaven town. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like there was a cell that wound up hitting over here. 0.9. I'm seeing some heavy amounts here too. 1.45 North Wantaw. So there must have been another localized cell that formed in southeast Nassau into southwestern Suffolk. Some inches, some going up to an inch. So we're gonna have to look at the radar and rewind that too. And I think I know when that cell wound up hitting. I think it was around 7. I saw it in the distance. I don't know if that was this one. Was this one here? Trying to find the one it's very hard. Yeah, it was this one right here. So a cell popped up right around here in the southeast part of Nassau, and I could see the clouds billowing from the south from it, and it was pretty interesting. So, interesting localized rainfall events today, but in central Nassau, barely anything. Once again, the action misses us. Tomorrow we have one more chance before we go dry again on Thursday. So that's going to be it for this little update.